I don't want to lose my doctor. Do I have to change my doctor? What's the difference?
That they're scared of that loss.
It's a group question. I don't want to lose my doctor. Do I have to change my doctor?
It's a statement versus a question.
Okay. So what most of us do is we answer statements as if they're questions. So somebody says, I like Humana. And then we word vomit all over them instead of going, great, me too, next. So we have to, are they asking us a question or are they just making a statement? I have a good plan, amazing.
Okay, yeah.
I have an agent, phenomenal. It's raining out, crazy. They just say, perfect. I don't want to change, me either. I don't want to give that to you. Who does? Give it to me anyways. You laugh, but you'll be shocked how that works. Now, I'm going to use the appropriate tonality, but we just get all frazzled. It's understanding when we're new, but if you can just, I would recommend standing up one because it helps. And then act as if you're in front of the customer. Act as if you're in front of the customer. So if I was in front of a customer and they're saying they aren't going to give me the information to help them, would that be strange? Yes, but would I have more confidence asking for that information if I was in front of them? Yes. So deliver the information and ask for the information as if you are in front of that customer. So just because somebody says, I have a friend that helps me or an agent, that's not going to stop me in my process. Now, if they go, I have an agent, I'm not changing, well, then I need to change the questions. Oh, no kidding. What makes you say that? But the majority of the time, we don't need to elaborate. We just need to keep it very short. I'm on a great plan. I love to hear it. My job's not to make it worse, it's to help make it better. I don't want to change. Phenomenal. My job isn't to change anything right now, it's to help you get everything you're entitled to. I'm not doing anything today. Well, besides talking to me on the phone, but besides that, you're right, it's completely in your control. Just don't make things a big deal. I know that's easier said than done, but once we realize we're just having a conversation, here's the hack. Here's the hack. Act as if you're talking to a friend or family member and have the same confidence that you would with them. Would you be uncomfortable asking a friend or family member questions about their current situation? Would you be confused if you're sitting in front of a friend or family member and they say, well, I don't want to give you my Medicare number? You would because you believe there to be trust. So just act as if they're going to trust you. And you'll be surprised that most people do. There's going to be exceptions, sure. But the more confident we can sound when we can communicate, and the way to sound confident when we aren't necessarily confident is to say less words. The easiest way to say less words is to remember, just acknowledge you heard what they said, and then continue the conversation going. I don't want to lose my doctor. Perfect. I'll make sure that doesn't happen. Be at the top of my priority list. I don't want to leave Humana. Awesome. I'll see what Humana has to offer. I don't want to do this. Amazing. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. How long is this going to take? As long as you want it to. I'm tired of all these phone calls. I'm tired of taking them. Just go with it. Any of you know what Judo is? Okay. Judo is, it's in the Olympics. I don't know. It's kind of like wrestling, but it's a little bit different. The whole point of that is you take somebody else's momentum and use it in this sport against them. I want to take their momentum and use it for them. I'm sick of all blah, blah, blah. This is so confusing. Amazing. Let me simplify it for you. This is so overwhelming. Awesome. Let me hold your hand every step of the way. Customers are asking for help when they give you pushback. Or they're telling you what they're scared of. Instead of trying to change their mind, show some empathy. And there's a difference between empathy and sympathy. Empathy is understanding frustrations, fears, beliefs, right? And then helping them through those. Sympathy is sitting in the shit with them, having a pity party. So we can have empathy and understand that they're frustrated, but not take it personal. I mean, would you be frustrated if you were 65 and you got 10, 20 phone calls a day, or you called an ad every single time because you're desperate, broke, and scared and the people couldn't help you? Would you be upset? Is being mad a secondary emotion to fear? Yes. So we just have to understand that people are scared and upset that they need help and no one's been able to provide it. So the customers that are the most upset about not being able to be helped are the ones that we need to help the most. But yet we think those are the ones that don't want our help. They're actually the ones that want our help and need our help the most. But we get all up in our feelers and we're like, oh, they're yelling at me. So? They're not yelling at you, they're yelling for help. There's a big difference. There's a big difference. It's not personal. This was the hardest thing for me in this business, is I didn't want to be rejected, so I let the customer do whatever they wanted. I just wanted them to like me. Why'd they buy? They liked me. Why didn't they? They were stupid. That's all I understood about this business. We have to lead, and the best way to lead is with less information. Oh, great question. I'll get to that later. Awesome question. I'll address that later. Less is more. So I'm not going to continue because it's 8:30 and it is AEP. But a couple takeaways. Get the clear why on the phone. Hopefully everybody wrote down this reframe. Okay? If you can't get past the change, which is, yeah, I hear you. No worries, you don't have to do anything you don't want to. My only job's to help you get more benefits and lower your cost. Everyone should write down that value proposition. My only job is to help you get additional benefits and lower your cost as much as possible. If that basic value proposition doesn't work, then work on the reframe. And the reframe would be, that makes sense. When you say you don't want to change, I'm assuming you don't want any negative changes, like lower benefits and higher costs. The customer is going to say yes. You go, okay, but you wouldn't be against more benefits and lower cost or positive changes, would you? They're either going to go, no, I wouldn't be against that, or, well, as long as I don't have to change companies. And now I just found out what's their fear.